Hello guys, welcome back to my channel, Wisdom and Light here, and I am back with another monthly horoscope. This is going to be for my Virgo. If your sun, moon, or rising just so happens to be in Virgo, this message is divinely for you. How are you guys? I hope you guys are doing okay. I know it's been rough. It's been crazy. We all look crazy. God. It's crazy. Guys, but you know something? Let's just try to receive some messages, something to look forward to, what we need to watch out for. That is what these general messages are for. So heads up, this is a general reading. So some of the things I will say may or may not apply to you. Almost nothing might apply to you, but the fact that you're here, you were brought here for a divine reason. So thank you. If you are new here, welcome. Please subscribe if you haven't, so you know when I pull up. Okay, and let's begin. What is happening around Virgo? Sun, moon, or rising? Messages from the divine. Virgo, sun, moon, or rising. And if your Venus is in Virgo, this message is also for you as well, because Venus controls love, and I know some of you guys watch for love as well. So just heads up, if you are a Venus Virgo sign, then yes, this message is divinely for you as well. So what is surrounding Virgo? I feel very called to use this deck first. Virgo. We have lake and pond. Spirit is about. Deep. The next message that comes through for Virgo, we have the gardenia, emotional protection. Okay. Virgo. We have maple, relationship balance. Okay. What is surrounding Virgo during this time? We have sexual energy, the orchid. What's happening over here? Hi. Okay, let's see. Then we have sunshine, shine forth. And lastly, last message that's coming through for Virgo, sun, moon, Venus, or rising. We have desert, resilience, and strength, but the card did show up reverse, so we're going to acknowledge a reverse message. Reverse messages are not bad. It just means that maybe there's some things that we need to work on as a collective. Okay, Virgo. So, okay. Virgo, whenever you are near water, let's say you're at the lake. When you're at a lake, when you look down, you can see your reflection, okay? And I find this to be quite symbolic that this card is showing up, because I do feel that a lot of Virgos are being called to be by water, to be by the lake, to be by the ocean even. But whenever you are near water, water can sometimes show you your reflection, and it can show you emotions, okay? So I feel that right now you guys are trying to see what you're not seeing. You guys are trying to understand things. You guys are trying to come back with yourself, but you can't really see anything right now. There's a lot of confusion and uncertainty. So whenever you feel this way, Virgo, you pull back, okay? Virgo, I am picking up that something happened surrounding love last month or the month before that. And something freaked you out, something scared you, and you pulled back, okay? Not all Virgos, but some. I feel that you guys are not ready to emotionally surrender to whatever these feelings are. For some Virgos, not all. But Virgos are having a very hard time and seeing what they are trying to see, if that makes any sense. It's almost like you're looking in the mirror, but you don't see your reflection. You're looking at this pond and you're trying to see you, but you don't see anything. You just see ripples and life, but you're not seeing yourself. I hope this is making sense, because whenever I ramble and say these analogies like this, it may make sense to some people, but it may actually speak to your soul for others. You know what I'm saying? So The fact that the lake and the pond is here, I do feel like you guys are trying to reach a form of enlightenment. You guys are trying to understand yourself on a higher vibration. You guys are trying to learn more, do more. But in order to do that, you have to discover and figure out who you are. Does that make sense? So Virgo, you're walking in your spiritual path, or you're continuing to move forward, but you've reached like a dead end. You've reached like yeah, you've reached a dead end. You don't know if you should go left or right or start over. You're just in a space of, where am I going? What am I doing? Why is this happening? You're in this contemplative state, hence why you're coming back to source. You're coming back to God. You're coming back to yourself. So a lot of Virgos are going to be having a lot of moments in nature. You guys could be walking in the forest, walking by the ocean, if you are allowed to go outside. Of course, I don't know the rules and regulations in other countries. I understand that we're in a pandemic right now, but a lot of Virgos are being called to be with nature right now, because the answers that you seek is not inside, it's not in your head, it's actually outside. Because right now you guys are trying to come up with a solution within yourself, but you don't have the solution. The solution is out there. The solution is actually getting fresh air. It's working out. It's receiving clarity. Yes, working out by exercising. You could receive that clarity in what you're trying to look for. So Virgo, what I will say is right now you're dealing with a clouded mind. You're dealing with clouded vision. You're dealing with things not really making sense. I just keep seeing that if you guys have clairvoyance and you normally can see things when they're about to happen, you haven't been seeing things as of lately. Or what you're trying to unravel is not coming through as strongly. This is not to say that you're having like your powers, your strength is going away, but it's probably clouded because Virgo, you're probably overthinking your greatness and freaking out about things that are really out of your control. So what I will say, Virgo, is take your time. Please go out in nature. Please exercise, because that's what's going to help clear your mind. Okay, Virgo? Okay. Another thing that's coming through, Virgo, is emotional protection. Okay? So I feel that you guys could be dealing with family or relationships that are not really making you feel 100% right now. So Virgo, I will say that again, we can't stress about things that we can't control. So please pull yourself out of things that are really out of your control. Like, don't try to be a part of the chaos. Step away from it and just be the observer. Virgo, you're being called to be the observer because there's things that are happening around people that are not making sense, even in our news. And Virgos, you're a very analytical person. You're a very strategic person. You love people that speak with intelligence and common sense. But as of lately, you've just been seeing people not speaking with common sense. And that even goes that even applies for the news that's going on right now. You're watching the news and it's just more chaos. It's chaotic. So you're watching the news, it's chaotic. You're dealing with family, the drama they're going through is chaotic. You're trying to figure out what's going on between you and this love interest, it's chaotic somehow, some way, whether it's extreme or it's very slight, but it's still throwing you off. So again, you're coming to a point where you're not really seeing everything for what it is, because everything is just a jumbled mess. Okay, Virgo? So hence why the lake and pond is here. Spirit is trying to speak with you, but in order to receive messages that you're looking for, you do have to work out to clear your mind. You do need to actively do things. Take a bicycle ride. You need to get out there. As much as Virgos are introverts, you guys actually benefit a lot through working out and being a part of nature, because that's going to help clear your mind and help you see things for what it is. Okay, so Virgo, just consider that, and I do feel like you're going to see an improvement if you do implement that in your everyday activity. Of course, practice safe distancing. You know what you have to do. What they're saying all over the news. Just do those things. Of course, protect yourself and move forward. Whenever a spirit is speaking with me, whenever I hear messages from the divine, my throat gets very heavy and I do stutter. So I do apologize if the stuttering might be annoying, but it is what it is. I wanted to do this video raw and uncut. There you go. I wanted to just speak from my heart, and if I mess up, if I fumble, it's okay, because I'm human and I am the messenger. And I love what I do, and I'm so happy to relay these messages to you guys, Virgos. So then we have relationship balance. So again, it's just this chaotic energy of shit not making sense right now. And it's not you, Virgo. It's really the surroundings and the people around you. So because everything is just like in disarray right now, I really want you guys to pull yourself out of it and find peace in your everyday activity, in your everyday normal. Now, I also understand that there could be a lot of Virgos that are facing unemployment and things of that sort. There's just so much going on. This entire pandemic is looming over us. There's just so many different misinformation. So again, this is fueling the chaotic energy that I'm feeling. And Virgo, it's getting to you because Virgo, you're about information. You're about researching, and everything you're researching in regards to the pandemic or what's happening in your everyday life because of what's happening in our world, there is no answers right now. It's just this it's crazy, and it is starting to get to you, Virgo. So you have to actually remove yourself and pull yourself out of it. If you got a man that's treating you well, please have some intimate time with your man, with your woman, and just be with that person. You need to release. You need to just exert that energy of overthinking somewhere else. And if you ain't got a man, then I mean, we're adults. Find a toy, do something, okay? But you're worked up. Your energy is very like bottled up, or it's about to be an over accumulation of energy, and you guys have to release that somehow, some way. Now, okay? This channel ain't for kids. I said what I said, and that's it. But aside from that, we have the sunshine card that's also coming through as well. So this is also talking about, despite the craziness and the weirdness that's happening around you, you guys are still remaining to be the light. You guys are still being a positive influence in people's lives. So what I'm also seeing for Virgo is that even though things are not making sense in your everyday world, I do feel like you're going to be able to be of service to your friends when they need your help. I do see a lot of Virgos offering advice and offering their expertise. I see a lot of Virgos decluttering and cleaning and organizing their space. I see a lot of Virgos helping their friends do the same. So it feels like a productive month for April, but you guys have to exert this energy into other things. The energy of confusion, exert it into what you can control. That's decluttering, that's organizing, that's cleaning, that's making sure your business is okay, that's making sure that work is good, that's making sure that there's food in your fridge, that's making sure that your kids are okay. Okay, Virgo? And focus on what you can control. Do not dive in on what is just a big abyss. So Virgo, I'm actually telling you to turn off the news. Maybe you're paying attention to it too much and it's just creating this anxiety that's not needed. Pop in and check on the news if you absolutely have to, like at least once a day. But I feel a lot of Virgos are just really submersing themselves. Am I saying that word right? I don't know. But you guys are literally drowning yourself in news. And I'm not going to lie, a lot of it is misinformation. So it's just creating more of a jumbled mess. So Virgo, just pull yourself away from the crowd and be one with self. We also have resilience and strength, but the card is reversed. So again, Virgo, you're just being called to come back to yourself before you end up in the hysteria and in the hype, because I do feel like Virgos are dealing with their family, going through some things right now, and it's very easy to fall in the midst of panic. Okay, Virgo, do not panic because it's not going to do your health any good. I just keep, my chest is heavy. I'm feeling a lot of anxiety surrounding Virgo. So Virgo, just be very, very careful of that. And you are in control of your mind, your body, and your spirit. So check yourself when you feel like you're slipping into that. I get it. I have a huge stellium in my chart that's ruled in Virgo, so I understand what you guys are going through. I've just been away from the everyday news and all the debates and the mess that's happening on CNN and our world news, and I've just been, I peek in and I gather some information, but I do stick to myself. But guys, try to stay away from conspiracy theory stuff. Try to just clear your mind. I'm not saying not to believe in it, but don't make that your everyday, because it's exhausting. And I'm even picking up that it's either you're the one that's constantly saying this to your friends and you're scaring the shit out of your friends, or you probably have a family member that's telling you all of these scary things that's happening or that could be happening, and it's like scaring the shit out of you. So let's move in a higher vibration. Let's not fall into that, okay? We have to be light in the darkness, okay? So that's coming through for Virgo. So let's see what are some more messages coming through. More messages coming through for Virgo. More messages coming through for Virgo. Okay. The Chariot. So Virgo, the show must go on. You need to come back to yourself to plan on things that can happen towards the end of the year. The Chariot, but it's in a past position. A lot of you guys had plans on traveling, but of course, things got canceled or rescheduled. That's what I'm seeing. The Chariot, move forward. Move forward despite the mess, and remember to use your common sense and your discernment. We also have the Knight of Wands. We have the 10 of Wands, overwhelming yourself. Yeah, Virgo, you're overwhelming yourself. Breathe in, breathe out. Virgos, y'all need to do breathing exercises. Y'all have to find a release. You guys are all bottled up, and it's like you guys are like a volcano. You're about to explode. It's okay, Virgo. I get it. But, nothing that we can't handle. We have the Queen of Cups. Okay, you're being called to nurture and honor yourself and take care of your emotional side. Okay. We also have the 8 of Cups. It's okay to walk away and not look back. Again, something very low vibrational is just in your midst and it's not serving you. So please find activities in the day to really put your energy into something else. You're really being called to do that, Virgo. Now more than ever. You need to think clearly for you. Okay? Even in your love life, it's just a bottled mess. You can't really make solid decisions if everything in the brain is like a fog. Okay? So, right now, when it comes to love, you don't have an answer. You don't know. It's okay. You really don't know. And you probably shouldn't be jumping into a relationship when you're not sure about the person, you're not sure about their intentions, because you guys don't like just jumping into something. Okay, so please take your time in learning what's happening around you. There's really no rush. Don't rush yourself. Don't put timelines on yourself like that. Just do things in your own divine timing. And we have the Queen of Pentacles, which really represents you definitely coming back to yourself to take care of yourself and to make sure that your bills and everything is in order. Now, again, I understand that there's probably a lot of people that are really fearful surrounding money. So this is probably where that anxiety is coming from. Again, you can't make rational decisions when you're in desperation, when you're scared. You have to really sit yourself down and come up with a plan. You're good at that, Virgo, and that's what you're being called to do. Okay? So what's happening surrounding love for Virgos? 1, 2. What's happening surrounding love for Virgo? Love. So we have the Flirt card and we have reconciliation. So remember when I said that right now your mind is probably too cloudy to make just decisions? Don't rush into making decisions, but I do feel that, of course, love wants to knock on your door. Things do want to manifest and come to the surface for you to acknowledge, for you to see, for you to fix, for you to speak on. Okay, Virgo? And nothing wrong with getting back with someone if you feel called to, but please take your time. And if you feel that the person hasn't necessarily changed, then it's probably not the best move for you to make. So use your discernment to make that decision. Everybody's situation is different. I don't really know the whole backstory. Everybody's story is different surrounding love, but evaluate what you want to do in moving forward. This is for a lot of Virgos that are single or even in relationships. Who knows? What are some more messages coming through for Virgos in relationships? Okay. We have the new love card, but the card did show up reverse. Okay. So, yeah. I don't know. You guys are just not 100% about what's coming in because there's fog around right now. Don't make any decisions until May. I really feel that you guys need to just focus on coming back to yourself because everything is really not making sense. Even when people are speaking to you, when they're coming to you, when they're saying that they love you, a part of it is really not making sense. None of it is making sense. Or you could be in a predicament where somebody is waiting for you to say how you feel and you're not ready for that right now. Or you're not in a space where you feel safe to express yourself because you don't really know their intentions. You don't know why they're here. You don't really know what's popping. all honesty, I feel that what's best for Virgo is for everyone around you to really be patient with you and to understand that it really does take you time to make a solid decision. It's not that you guys are indecisive, it's just that you guys don't really know this person or the situation at hand, or if you can trust that they've changed. You don't know that. You don't trust that. Okay? Or you probably just don't trust yourself that you're going to be emotionally available for this person when they need you. So Virgo, please take your time. You're really being guided to take your time. There's really no rush. There's no rush, especially with everything that's happening right now. There's no rush. There's really no rush at all. We have the attraction card. Work on self-love and nourishing and taking care of yourself. And the last card, we have stay optimistic about your love life. Your love life will improve next month. So normally, like, oh my God, how does he feel about me, my soulmate, my twin flame? Right now, Spirit wants you to really just relax. You know, take care of yourself, relax, focus on you, do what is best for your higher self, okay? And don't feel pressured to do anything. So that's really what's coming through so strongly. Don't feel pressured to do anything, okay, Virgo? Ooh, wow. I want you guys to just relax. It's all going to be okay. It's all going to make sense in the long run, but I'm encouraging you guys to not make any big decisions surrounding relationships and love. It's not a good time. It's not in the stars right now. I just don't feel it. If you guys do jump into something, it's going to crash and burn, or maybe you did and it just got weird, right? So that's what I'm seeing. And if you Virgos are in happy relationships, I will say that communication could be a little bit fuzzy. So make sure that you guys are listening to each other so you guys can come together. Okay. So that's what I'm seeing for you guys. Thank you guys so much for choosing me to, listen to. I deeply appreciate it. I love you guys. Be safe out there. I hope you guys enjoyed this quick message, and I'll be back with another message, hopefully in May. If not May, definitely June. But please be safe out there, and we'll talk later. Mwah. Bye.